chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Josh Blackwell to return it. Making some progress here. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready to run. Vegas. Yes.
Coming out throwing is Williams. And his first pass falls incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Going to run again with Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Hits him on the out route. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready to run.
Look at this, the tight end getting a carry here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Keeping the tight end busy here. Another carry for the big fella. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up the 1st.
Yeah, I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to go finish with 6.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running for it, it's Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have second and pretty long here. Dak now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So the defensive miscue makes it just a yard to go now on second. Running it after the penalty. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another run for Williams. Free inside the 30. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Cowboy first down.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Williams on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's good for a Bears first down.
Bears block. 20
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Swift. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
What is it? Axel! Vegas!
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, here's Dak. He's got Lamb. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, Cowboys.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah!
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 47.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Yeah, here we go.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
From the gun is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. Racing down the left side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Running with Swift down to go. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Buying some time right. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down.
We got Hornet.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hornet. Yeah.
First down, Williams. Buying some time left. He can run it. He's still going to the 30. Williams hitting that ball's out. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
Well, that was quite a roller coaster ride of momentum. Starts with the QB ripping off a beautiful chunk run, and it ends up with the other QB running out after his team forces the critical fumble.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to pick 4
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Second down now, they need 7.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. Wait, check.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Kill.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Prescott now off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah, here we go, 46, boy. 46.
On the handoff, this is Williams. He's out in the clear. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
The kicker on for
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Blackwell now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's Swift to start the drive. Space past the 35. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
Biggie
That's
Angels.
good for a Bears first down.
First down, here's Swift. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Williams from the gun. Headed out right.
40-yard line.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, here's Swift. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Rolling out to his left. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
They're going to pass it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one's caught. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
And The Bears, first down.
First down, they're sticking with Swift. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Working quickly here.
That's another Bears, first down.
On play action, here's Williams. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the Cowboys' 49.